Hello. I like to make today easy fudge celebration cake, which can be used for various occasions. Can be used for Christmas, birthday, various celebrations. It's a really great and easy fudge cake recipe, and you can make it in any day. So what we need is, first we need preheat oven to 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 Fahrenheit, and we're using two round baking tins, which is 20 centimeter in diameter, 8 inch each. So we have two of those. They greased and lined with non-stick baking paper. Set aside, and we place all ingredients together, and you will find it's how easy it is. So we started from placing 350 gram of unsalted butter softened. All ounces and inches will be in description box. Please do have a look. Followed by 250 gram of self-raising flour. So we place it all together. Then we add 100 gram of cocoa powder, 350 gram of caster sugar, now 4 eggs. It all goes in all in the same bowl. Then we add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 4 tablespoons of milk. So what we do is, next we're using electric mixer, and we beat these ingredients together until mixture become really thick and smooth. If you find your mixture is a little bit too thick, do not get worried. Add a little bit more of milk to loosen up. So let's combine our all ingredients with electric mixer. Once you beat all ingredients together, as you can see, we can get this thick and smooth cake batter. As I said before, if you find it's too thick, do not get worried. Add extra 2 tablespoons of milk, beat together to incorporate it until you find your mixture is like that, thick and smooth same time. So what we do is, simply now we divide mixture between our prepared round baking pans, and divide them on baking pan. And what we do is, then we'll level top of our cakes. Once you divide between two cake pans, level top of cakes, and place in prepared oven and bake for about 35 to 45 minutes, or until the top is springly when pressed in the center, and skewer inserted into the cake comes out clean. Then leave to cool for about 5 minutes in your baking pans before turning onto cooling rack to completely cool down. To make sure it's cooled down at least 1 hour. It has to be completely cooled. By the time when cakes are cooling down and baked and cooling down, what we need is we'll make some icing. So for the icing, what we need is 150 gram of plain chocolate. I use dark chocolate. You can use milk chocolate as well, doesn't really matter, or whatever is available. Place the 150 gram into heat-proof dish and broken chocolate into pieces. Place on top of saucepan with a simmering water and melt to make sure it's nice and smooth. So once it's done, what we do is we assemble our icing. So place in a bowl 150 gram of unsalted butter softened, and what we do is we start adding chocolate, melted chocolate, and beat together until it's combined using electric mixer. incorporate it, as you can see, you can get this beautiful glossy butter chocolate mixture. Next step is to add 450 grams of powdered icing sugar or powdered icing mixture. And what we do is we add half of it straight away, just like this, and beat together well. Then we add remaining half. If you find your icing is too stiff, add 2 to 4 tablespoons of milk to the mixture and beat together to a bit loosen up. Once you achieve nice and smooth icing, set aside. Next step is for decorating around sides of cake. I will use this is a dairy milk Cadbury brand. Basically, it's like an animal sort of comes in individually packed. Once this unwrapped one of those pieces, basically that's how they come in shape like that. It's a 5 in pack. You probably will find something similar in your country. If you're not able to find, see, once you unpack them, that's what they come like that. As you can see, we will use this flat side of the chocolate blocks. And what we do is, if you're not able to find anything like this in your country, any rectangular pieces of the chocolate will do. But as I said before, if you're not able to find anything like that similar, what you do is find pieces, cut pieces from non-stick baking paper, rectangular pieces, 5 by 10 centimeters. It's about 2 inch by 4 inch. And what you do is line a baking tray with non-stick baking paper, melt dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or dark chocolate melts, doesn't really matter. Once you melt on top of saucepan with simmering water, you achieve this smooth consistency. And what you do is you simply spread on top of your prepared pieces of baking paper. Do not worry if you make a little bit of mess, that's okay. And just spread it like this. It does not need to be thick or anything like that. So once it's done, what we do is we simply transfer on prepared tray, just like this. So we'll make this plenty of these rectangular pieces. Do not worry if top of your chocolate a little bit uneven, because when we peel off the other part of baking paper, you will see a beautiful smooth appearance on the other side. So scoop it with a knife and place it on baking paper. So once we're done plenty of those, place into refrigerator until it's set and hardened. It takes about 15 minutes. And now we will assemble cake. First of all, take your chocolate, which comes, if you're using a Cadbury dairy milk, this is just a milk chocolate. It comes in a packet of 5. It's type of animals chocolate, we call them here. And take it out, and it comes out like that. So place on a non-stick baking paper for now. As we done before, if you don't have any kind of rectangular type of chocolates to find, we done it the before example of how to make on. So simply peel paper, and as you can see the other side, it's nice and smooth. You can even just to make it even more straight, use a small sharp knife to make it just more straight, and you can use exactly same as we use the this milk chocolate. So we place against a cake. So it just simply peel off baking paper, and here we have our rectangles. So, and that's so good about this sort of, when you make your own, you can actually make whatever you want, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, or white chocolate. So, next step is to, we're using Ferrero Rocher packet, and simply just undone and open them and place on the plate. Make sure they're all prepared. And we're using packet of Raffaello's. So with these ones we do exactly something. We simply open and place in a plate because it makes easier. Also, this company has also dark chocolate. If you like to make it even more different and more exciting, you can actually purchase dark milk and white. Now we assemble cake. Place your first cooled completely down cake on a cake board or serving plate. It's up to you. My cake does not need any labeling at all, but if your cake has a little dome, you can label, but I don't think it will. So as you can see, it has a beautiful aroma as well as a beautiful structure and texture of this cake. You will find it's very rewarding to make this cake because it has with such a simple assemble, you will get such an excellent result. So what we do is now we're spreading our prepared icing on top. Also, if you like, you can actually split each cake on half and make it more sort of layers, and just simply spread the prepared icing between them. Be careful when you're working with them, they have beautiful fragile texture. Please make sure the bottom part is up because it makes really nice and straight. And as you can see, they fit perfectly well one into another. Now we're frosting all over cake and the sides. Once we spread the frosting, as you can see, cake need no trimming, which is cool. And what we do is we simply start placing the chocolate around cake. You don't need to overlap them, they simply press side by side. We're using the back part of chocolates because it has writing in the front. Once we place all our chocolates around cake, we need, if you're going to make your own little rectangular panels, we need 15 of these rectangular pieces. Always make 2 or 3 extra for any case if it's one broken or something like that. So once we place, so if you buy packets of animals, you need about 3 packets of those. So also use one of those beautiful golden type of ribbons and tie it around cake to just make it a little bit more special. So now we simply place it all our Raffaello's and Ferrero Rocher. Also you can use a type of Maltesers that comes in like a bowl, sort of chocolate ball shape, and we simply place them on top. Just keep going until we cover top of cake. Now we place all the Ferrero Rocher and Raffaello's as well as the Maltesers on top, and as you can see, it makes very attractive, elegant topping. This cake can be presented on any occasions, would be birthday, Christmas, or any celebrations. Also, because this recipe is so easy to make, it's not only easy, it actually makes a great taste of it as well. You will find very rewarding to make this cake. It's as easy and as well as extremely tasty. Thank you very much for your time with me today. Everything will be in the description box. Until next time, goodbye.